There's a hurricane coming.
We gotta go.
Yo, we're back at it again. And let me just say off the bat, if you have $10 you want to waste, like you don't need, please do yourself a favor, go and watch this movie. Hurricane Heist. It was a great time. When I say great time, I'm a liar. It was terrible. From beginning straight to the end.
This is stupid.
Hands down, that's the stupidest movie I've ever watched. Not like compound.
It's
Just like second.
it's like they had a big boardroom, right? And they said, "Wait, how we could raise $44 million?" I know. Even though I feel like the premise was so good, like
They had a lot to work with.
The premise was so good.
That was a solid premise. But
First off, let me just give you all a rundown of what
please, yeah.
Hurricane Heist is. I mean, it says it all in the title. It's it was a hurricane coming,
Oh, man.
and this group of guys decided that they were gonna rob the Federal Reserve. $600 million.
Plus million, yeah.
It's the old money that they have, that they
Look on the shit, right?
about to destroy. That they're just gonna rob that. So I was like, it's a pretty good setup.
I mean, can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb because they just won't shred the money. They have all those bills were marked, so even if they steal the money, they still can trace it.
They can't spend the money.
Now, the only way they can spend the money is if they wash the money. But I don't, man. This movie was flawed from the get go.
They can't watch the money. That's my thing with the whole movie. This movie didn't make any sense because all they had to do was let them take the money.
That's it.
Legit, all they had to do was let them take the money, and then that would be the end of it.
The good thing is they ain't already killed nobody. So I was like, yay, bad guys. They wasn't too vicious this lap. But I mean, they might as well have killed them niggas because they's gonna go to jail any which way. Any which way. In any event, they was not gonna win.
Listen, you don't want to go watch the fucking movie. We can spoil this movie. Okay, here's the plot. These guys plan rob the Federal Reserve. One of the people who was the leader, he was like, okay, we're not gonna kill no one. So they had these fake ass tasers. what they was?
Tranquilizers.
There's tranquilizers. Yeah. There's tranquilizing people. I don't know. It's so much. It's so much you could hate about this movie. Let's do this. Name me 2 things you liked about Hurricane Heist.
I could name you 20 things I dislike about Hurricane Heist.
Yeah, that's the tough piece.
Yeah, this is tough. 2 pieces. Legitimately like.
Yeah, 2 pieces that you legit like about the movie. What you thinking? What you thinking? What I liked about the movie is the relationship with the 2 brothers.
We gotta go get my brother.
I need your help.
Let's go save the world. What in the hell? Well, I am a citizen of Alabama.
I mean, the characters was poorly written, but at least they tried. They tried to build up some relationship with the brothers, and
with the football play.
Yeah, and I that was my number 2. I kind of like the football analogies they constantly used, but yeah, this movie was terrible from start to finish. I mean, it was terrible, but it wasn't terrible to the point where I was like, oh my god, why am I fucking watching this?
It was good. It was good terrible.
Yeah, it was good terrible. You could. It was
laughable. It was laughable how terrible it was. Yeah.
Why I laughed my ass off.
I started crying
because there was a scene where they was in this mall and there was this glass window.
Oh, man.
So there was just a bunch of big a bunch of big red words to try to explain stuff. It was just a glass window and it was a category 5 hurricane going on. So
it was a category 5 demon hurricane.
So we get that later.
Sorry.
We get that later.
Jumping the gun right there.
So this guy had the plan. Listen, if we shoot the window out, all the people inside the building get suckled. But here's the kicker. They put harnesses on their body and they tie themselves. I don't know they tie themselves too, but they shoot the window and like they said, everyone got sucked outside the building. I don't know how. Everyone gets sucked inside the building. And they was in the air dangling a bunch of debris. I don't know how the debris missed them, but I would say this was probably some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. Some of the worst storytelling
ever.
Like, it started off like I felt okay, they was trying to make a sensible movie. They was using like weather terms, and they said, okay, they'd be respectful to the fact that people know what hurricanes is. And
Actually, no. I mean, yes in a nutshell, but no also, because if you see the hurricane, that's not a hurricane. It was a big wall of Armageddon. That's
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but that was not a hurricane.
And then like they had this piece where the hurricane turned into a skull. I mean, I guess because there was some report. I don't know. There was some reports because they showed Hurricane Andrew. That was like the first scene. They showed Hurricane Andrew like in 1992. There were some reports that people saw like a skull. It formed a skull, but I don't know how true it is. But like it shouldn't be in this movie. It really shouldn't have. And like
I want to talk on that. Touch on that. The first time they actually introduced the skull was the two little kids or whatever.
Yeah, they was young. That's it.
So I was like, okay, well, their brains probably couldn't really grasp exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So his mind like tried to play little tricks on him to try get him to understand what's going on. So it incorporated a skull to saying that, hey, this hurricane is dangerous. But I mean, what, 20 years later, this big grown man still seeing a skull.
Still seeing a skull.
No man.
But like the thing that really pissed me off was like yeah, they end up getting the money. So they had this genius. I mean, it made sense. They was like, during the eye of the storm, we're gonna transport the money. But the funny thing is, like,
still don't make sense.
I mean, I guess, but like, the thing that made me upset was the fact that
There's so much
I'm up in Hammond, so I've been outside in the eye of a storm before. I actually been outside in the eye of a hurricane, a Category 5 hurricane, and the way they portrayed the hurricane in the eye was so fakey that it was. One, it was frustrating, and two, it was laughable because it was like a big, I don't know what, it was like a big Armageddon type thing. I don't know what was going on.
That was a wall. It wasn't like it wasn't a hurricane. Yes, it was a wall of destruction. One thing that really angered me was the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
It looked like a summer's day. The sun was out, birds was chirping. I talking, you could have gone to the beach. As how bright and how calm the eye of the storm was, and that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's get calm during a hurricane, but
it wasn't like
it wasn't
like that.
It don't get that calm.
It wasn't like that. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
This movie was, and the thing that pissed me off, they
pissed me off.
They didn't show no respect to the laws of physics. Honestly, there was literally it was a scene where it was this car. The car was being pushed by the wind. The car was being pushed like a doll in the wind. And this boy was just standing there regular, walking. And it's like, what the?
But he had the wind can move
The wind can move a car, but the car move him.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God, we have to discuss the hubcap scene.
Bar none, the funniest thing I think in this movie, the funniest thing. Like these dudes came out with these dudes with guns. I'm talking assault rifles, machines, everything. Yes. These guys had nothing. The main character, he was what, football player?
He was a meteorologist.
Sorry, he was a meteorologist.
Yeah, he's a meteorologist.
I think he was a pacifist and all this. He looked like he didn't use to fight. The police officer who was with him, guarding his body, the bodyguard.
Yeah. She
ran out of bullets. The gun, but they go out. His father's old gun only had like 8 bullets. Yeah, so it was a waste. So they decided to do what they thought was best and just threw hubcaps.
They used the environment.
They did.
It's very smart of them.
It was unbelievable.
It was stupid. Let's frame it for you guys. Now, keep in mind it's the Category 5 hurricane, so it's strong winds.
Very
but
strong.
The winds in are strong. It isn't strong to the point where you can literally take a hubcap and throw it at someone and it's gonna kill that person.
Impale them, yeah.
It's not
ridiculous. Ridiculous. But
it was so much wrong this movie. Now I actually we should recommend this movie because
we should.
Because for people need a good laugh with.
I'll be honest. I was going to recommend a movie. Say, listen, if you want to watch it like pissy drunk, I think you'll have a blast.
I honestly. We have to start because like I had a feeling going into this movie is going to be bad. Like when we have that feeling, we have to start either going into these movies higher weight probably
something
or drunk. I feel that to make the movie so much more enjoyable. I don't know what else to say. This movie was fucking ridiculous. This was ridiculous. This was legit one.
Would you watch it again?
Hell no. No, I would watch it if you have like a guy. No, guys night that's not weird.
Oh, really?
Guys night out?
No, what?
Okay, if you have like a bunch of friends or what like want to watch a movie, I put this movie on just so we could get off on this movie.
Straight get off, yeah.
Because it was legit ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
It started off. I felt they would show respect to hurricanes and it would be realistic to some extent, but then they totally went off the rails. Like the hurricane was acting like I don't know. It was like a Category 10 twister or
that was
some shit. I don't know.
tsunami. That was Kano. Wow. A big pod.
Like that's the type of shit that you know, like had that type of shit where you step on dog shit and like you didn't know and you smell it and it linger and you don't know like
You
what
know
that
where it is,
scent is that
You
you
know,
finally find out like that's your shoes.
That's what it is.
That's what this movie
That's
is.
what this movie is.
This movie is a big pile of shit.
That was a profound analogy. I like that one.
Thank you. But the most interesting thing I found about this movie is one of the main characters he was the actor for one of my favorite episodes of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, the history of you. Nah, you should go watch Black Mirror, the history of you. That's one of my favorite episodes of Black Mirror. Y'all can watch that. But do not watch this fucking movie. Please.
We trying to build this movie up. Hey, y'all go watch this movie. But y'all be drunk out of your mind.
If you get $10 to waste.
Yeah, if you have $10 to waste.
Yeah, we was hoping March would shape up to be one of the best months this year. Cause
starting off slow.
it was expected, but based on the movies I saw previews of, I was thinking March as being one of the best months this year, movie wise. But it ain't looking too good.
Slow start.
I hope it get better as time goes on, but like
It only could get better.
yeah.
It only could get better.
We can see you guys next week. I don't know what we're reviewing. It's like it's so much movies happening in March. We'll let you guys know. But I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So watch the movie if you want.
And
Next
please, if you're in a hurricane, avoid all hubcaps. it's first for your safety. Yeah, we're doing a scientific study right now to see if there's a hurricane source right here, if a hurricane and hubcap would kill you.
I'm Basil Dean, and this is my testament.
Before I'm doing all this, put the phone on a tree.
A tree?
A tree.
You guys ready?
It's Category 5.
Oh yeah, let's go. 3,
You hold that.
2, 1.
Mommy, if I dead, I'm sorry. Put the hubcap there.
Ready?
Yep. Yes. Hey.
Everybody's gonna catch
Yeah, it actually did break.
Yep.
It broke.
You got it.
Wow.
Who this for?
This is going my car.
Who the dog?
This is going my car.
You do?
Yeah.